Dynamite is a very good show tonight. So we have Contra Classic Go Lee. Swartz Strickland will take on Roos. Swartz Strickland is up at his point and total is a Contra Classic Go Lee. Defeating Roos is a night opener. And what's a tribute to a highlight is a justly a trademark of his in-ring performance throughout the tournament and while the reactions to Swartz Strickland so the solo injury that hasn't been a staple of his matches since Full Gear. It was a great opener to start the show. It was a strong and in-ring actions from two of the hottest competition on the roster and set Swartz Strickland on a conclusion. Of course, however, at last, Moxley with the perimeter for Stay White to the types of the two of them at 12 points by a night in. And the way that match is Wolf Strickland. It was a sort of pop up for Swartz Strickland in reactions to his entrance was that of a star. Tony Khan did the right thing, kicking off the show with the hottest on his show. The news of Roos has been he is a great pro wrestler who does not need pump, and his ring work makes him a star. Next match, we have Contra Classic Gold League match. We have Mark Briscoe, we take on Say Evil. Mark Briscoe and Say Evil have been partners and opponents so often throughout their careers has stables of Ring of Honor that they probably could have a quickly match with their eyes closed. And was a luxury they did not have to stop that Wednesday night deposit bring the two stars in this Contra Classic Gold League to not have won a singles match before the showdown. It was a good competitive match, so Mark Briscoe throw to set it ill at a one point and sort of over to the top rope onto his opponent, Cerebral, that was but minimally to has Mark Briscoe on the victory. So in the way of that match is Mark Briscoe. It wasn't before in the match, Chris Jericho sent versus to Golden Sets and a tag team partner, Kenny Omega, who will miss in his close amount of time and found about with this news. Then it isn't the best to put over the stories like of Mark Briscoe. And it wasn't say lethal, but it is difficult to the fans to care about a match. And once again, it is by both men or in that neither man has won a match in the tournament. And what's the idea that Mark Briscoe didn't hop of the independence of the tournament? It wasn't because he still considered this his rookie year as a singles match. And what it is about a bad suspended has still his fourth the tournament doesn't matter. And second, how did a guy in his rookie year has a single star? And what's it make so that fail in the fourth place? So between the assessment between Samoa Joe, call out MCF, and whatever the chancellor's managing in this week when paint MCF and Samoa Joe from receive and during an in-ring promo before the masked devil, Officer the Devil, the Squad Circle, and was a message ill asking MCF if he will defeating the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship with Samoa Joe next week. It was a sort of settle off, agreed, and so double down past the assessment came to the end. It wasn't like some his feud of the assessment felt like. It wasn't a place hollow in that it did not set a story in only to set up a match. It wasn't that was advertised for last week's show, but it was a switch at the last second. Hopefully the devil masked man and sooner rather than later because it hasn't been lost. It has to who is behind the mask is. It's nowhere near as great as it was even 8 months ago at this time. So between we have backstage last minute between Samoa Joe. So this is a very good show. Next match we have Riho. We take on Saraya. Riho defeating Saraya on Wednesday night to earn a AEW Women's World Championship opportunity against talentless Toni Storm at World's End. Where this match was very good along the way, even if the two did not click on a few. Saraya brought some souls, particularly Riho, with her soul itself, and the white capel went over. It wasn't a post match. It was a saw. Toni Storm interrupted the celebration in May grasped Riho with the title belt. So this is a really good show. I just love that assessment between Toni Storm was interrupted the show. So May a blast Riho and title belt should add some heat to the feud, but number one contenders has the next to no shot at winning the gold, holding any drama or real, signing the pay-per-view showdown. So in winning that match is Riho. Toni Storm took a commercial break. She claiming she stole my bit with a nice back and forth that brought some added to the assessment. The Northern Lights simplex by Riho was close to landing Saraya on her head and neck, making for a breathtaking spot for several wrong reasons. What we saw was from the backstage area with teasing its model that will seem to some extent was pressed with her outcast partner losing Toni Storm plus a glass and quarter history. So this is a really good show. Next match we have Commando, we take on Robert Strong. Robert Strong was continuing in his to Samoa Joe and those around him that MCF is indeed the devil. So between with this assessment of this, so MCF is not a devil, I think. I need some answers, some clues who a devil masked man could be. It was before that he battled Commando in a strong match that we saw the mask heavy faces so everything he had as a splendid formal Ring of Honor World Champion, including that sets him apart from his peers. Robert Strong execute it through it level falls in of Horses for the win. Robert Strong to a told to himself as long as he has something to hide and Sybil wants to solve the world Serbian and listen how a part he has played in the story if only to understand in his best friend Adam Cole the force of passing appeals most luckily. And winning that match is Roderick Strong. So between with backstage, / with MCF confidence, sports sticking a secretly sings of words include MCF claiming sports sticking is not on his level, and sports sticking responded, turning to the world champion about you will, following tryouts, about signed the contract. MCF requesting whether sports sticking was the devil. So a task of Strong must see is the type of hard-hitting community this will turns in full. Robert Strong is the kingdom, MCF is the devil, signs actors in the match. So next match we have Counter Classic Gold League. Moxley we take on Switchblade, Say Right. Switchblade, Say Right, his involvement into the Counter Classic Gold League by defeating Moxley in a hostage contest in the main event. The former WCP heavyweight champion gave a size on a opponent targeting Moxley instantly left knee before studying him with a blade waddle that put him down just long enough to score the win. The outcomes sets up a three-way match between Say Right, Moxley, and Strickland on next week's show for the right to compete against the winner of the Blue League at World's End. A post-match attack on Moxley knee by Say Right created a doubt about his ability to be 100%, and one of the biggest matches of the year. And winning that match is Say Right. Say was returned to the announced past Wednesday in a while. It wasn't nice to have him back. So Moxley took himself lessons like Steve Williams and Buzz Reed probably was shoes. So Moxley continued to seal the left leg and Wizard had pushed him over the last week or two. Now Wizard beating Moxley with the blade waddle may be the biggest win of Say Right AEW to his point if we beat Moxley clean. So when they do it means more. So I'm just going between live polls for right now. They have 50 people who like it, 2 didn't like it, and 3 is alright. So have a rest of you Wednesday night, have a rest of you holiday, and Merry Christmas for you guys. Thank you for supporting here on my live stream every week. I'll be here this Friday for the Friday Night SmackDown. And I'll second this time. Hang on, guys. Peace.